Today, we're going to talk about how you create success in your daily routine. Tune in. Good morning. Thank you for joining me, Coach Michael, on your Monday morning. Your success is created by your daily routine. Talked a few weeks back about whether you're the majority or the minority. The minority makes a difference. The majority just kind of goes with the flow. We're not here to be average. We're here to be legendary. Today, I'd like you to think about the day when everybody's at your funeral. What are they reading on your headstone? How many people are showing up? How are you remembered? All that will be determined on your daily routine, believe it or not. If you have a tremendous amount of discipline to show up in a certain manner and have a system to make sure you're on the A game day in and day out, you naturally bring an energy and a characteristic that other people want to be around. You'll impact a lot of people along the way. You'll build great relationships along the way. You'll be satisfied at the end of the day, each and every day, because you showed up right. And one day, people will have things to say about you that you would cherish in hearing. Some of the things they say would make you cry because it makes you feel so good, so profound. So what does your daily routine look like? Are you systemized? Are you disciplined? Are you getting up early in the morning? Are you part of the 5 a.m. club where you're getting up and you have a certain ritual of exercise, reading, affirmations, stretching, certain breakfast? So by 8 o'clock, man, you got 3 hours in the game. You are so dialed in physically, mentally, right nutrition. You are ready to rock. You're ahead of the game. What's it like getting an elevator on a Monday morning? I remember the day. There was a gal in there in the elevator moving up, and she looked at us. She goes, "Oh, is it Friday yet?" And I just looked at her and chuckled. I said, "It's going to be a long week for you there, honey. Is it Friday on a Monday?" It's safe to say she didn't have a daily routine. So some of the tips, make sure, just get a piece of paper and write down what you want your first hour to look like. Are you doing your affirmations? Is there certain readings that you want to get out of the way? Read 10 minutes a day, every morning. Is there a certain type of exercise? You could do stretching or a certain type of calisthenics for 10 minutes. 10 minutes of reading, 10 minutes of quick exercise, 10 minutes of affirmation. That's just a half hour. Think of the advantage you'll get. I got a host of questions I ask myself in the morning. What am I happy about? What about that makes me feel happy? How does that make me feel? Followed by the same sequence. What am I excited about? What am I grateful for? What am I proud of? What am I committed to? What am I enjoying? You go through those 6 questions, you can set yourself up exactly how you want to show up for that day. Followed by your affirmations. Create a routine, and your routine will deliver your success. If there's any tips, strategies, or solutions you want or need, feel free to reach out. I've got them. I've learned from some of the best. All I know is one thing, and this applies to each and every one of us. We all know what we do. We know our industry. We know our skills. We know our strengths. We know our weaknesses. When you are on your A game, everything else takes care of itself. And the only way for us to get on our A game, it's dictated by a morning routine. If you haven't registered already for my 2025 9th annual Think and Grow Rich deep dive book study, you need to do it now. The value you get from reading this book with a group, the way it's supposed to be read, is something you're never going to imagine. I'm going to read you a testimonial from a gentleman that participated in this book in 2020. What a great year to do it, because obviously if we all remember 2020, we were definitely unfocused because we had a whole bunch of stuff going on. This comes from Stephen Garber, and another executive coach. I participated in Coach Michael's Think and Grow Rich deep dive. The timing first was perfect for me in focusing my efforts through the COVID-19 crisis. This course for me was a very powerful reminder to go back to the core principles that have been working for me and other coaches for 30 years. It was time to work on me. Being in a profession where my main focus is helping others, this reminded me of how I have to help myself first. It brought back the intense focus on congruency that I needed to live, that I teach and have only the right people in my circle. As a result, this thinking has put me in front of two of my dream business opportunity situations. Attitude, action, results. Think and Grow Rich will develop the right attitude, will give you the principles of taking the right action, and will develop the results you're looking for. Click on the link below. I'll see you in March.